Hi there, welcome along to another workout for you to row along to. It's the 500 meter plan, week 1, session 4, and it's a top tier workout today. Now, unlike session 2, which was a high intensity interval training workout for its top tier, today's is going to be all about the power. We're going to do 20 times 1 minute on and 1 minute off at 20 strokes per minute. But all of those 20 strokes are going to be absolute maximum power from your legs. And I'm going to give you a little tip on how to make it even more intense if you want. Now, as being this is such an intense workout, we're going to go into a 6-minute warm-up, okay? So we're not going to quite do the 10 minutes, but we're going to do a 6-minute one, which is going to just get your legs ready, okay? So let's get straight into that. Set up the drag factor on your machine first. If you don't know anything about drag factor, check out the video on the YouTube channel. Next up, set the monitor so it's at eye height, so you don't have to look up, don't have to look down. And finally, the foot straps, set them so they cover the bottom lace of your shoe, or if you're in socks like me, they just let you kind of hinge, bend, whatever, comfortably forward at the front. Right, so we've got 6 minutes for this warm-up, and what we're going to do is we're going to progress through it with a little bit more leg intensity. Okay, so it's a slightly different warm-up than we're used to. However, the first 2 minutes are going to be at our normal 18 strokes per minute. Okay, so here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. So the first minute of this, I don't want you to worry about pace. All I want you to do is think about getting your body moving. You might have had a long day at work. You might just have woken up. You might be trying to squeeze in a row before you have your lunch. Who knows? Just make sure your body gets used to the fact that it's about to do some work. And today, it's going to be some hard work. Now, I'll quickly do the tip just so you can prepare yourself for when the warm-up is finished. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put 2 weight plates under the back of the machine. And that'll raise the back up very slightly, only by about 1 inch. But the change in pitch of angle means that the intensity I have to put in will be a little more than if I was just rowing with the normal setup of the machine. Now, I prefer this slight increase on the back of the machine rather than whacking the drag factor up past what I'm comfortable to row at. The problem with using the drag factor is it can lead to an artificial tweak to your technique where you take it in the shoulders like lurching back too quick, whereas raising the back of the machine actually helps your forward lean because gravity holds you forward slightly. Right, anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So 2 more strokes and then we're going to go up to 20 strokes a minute. Okay, so here we go. 20 strokes a minute. Don't worry, I'll cover the weight plate thing again when I do my recap. So we're just going for 1 minute at 20 strokes a minute. Slightly faster than you were just going. Hopefully around about 2K plus 18 to 20. And then when we get down to 3 minutes to go, we're going to hold 20, sorry, not 20. Where are you from? We're going to hold 20 strokes a minute, but I want you to go 5 seconds faster than you're going right now. So same stroke rate, but just more power from your legs. Okay, so here we go. For 30 seconds, same stroke rate, but 5 seconds faster than you were. So if you were 2:05, I want you at least at 2:00, if not faster. Don't overload it. We're going to go slightly faster for the next couple of minutes as well. So, okay, last stroke. And then continue at 20, but go down to your 2k plus 18 to 20 pace. So still 20 strokes a minute. And then when we get down to 2 minutes to go, I want you to go another 3 seconds faster than you were just rowing at. Okay, here we go. So this might be around about 2k plus 10, but still at 20 strokes a minute. Don't worry if you can't quite reach the pace I'm asking you to do. Just make sure you're loading in some power from your legs. Last stroke, back to 20 strokes a minute. And don't worry, we're not going to go any faster. For the last one, you're just going to hold the pace you just did, the kind of 2k plus 10-ish. So same stroke rate, 20 strokes a minute, round about 2k plus 10 after this stroke. Here we go. So round about 2k plus 10 at 20 strokes a minute. I can't stop saying 20. Where's my T's gone? Okay, 3 more strokes. Right, with any, here you go, last stroke. Right, back to 20 strokes a minute and 2k plus 18 to 20. Now with any luck, in that last one, you would have been thinking, hang on, this is the warm-up. This feels like a main session. But it was only 30 seconds long. And it will have primed your legs ready for the workout about to come. All right, now if you want to do the single leg, straight arms, straight legs drills next, while you wait for me to go through today's workout one more time, then please do, if you like doing those drills. They're very helpful for you, so don't skip them, maybe stick them at the end, who knows. Anyway, right, but either way, keep moving, have a drink, and I'll explain one more time what we're doing today. So once again then, today is a top tier power session, and what we're going to do is 20 times 1 minute on and 1 minute off. And the 1 minute on will be at 20 strokes per minute and at all you can manage out of your legs. So full power, full pressure from your legs, and a good strong finish at the end. Now you'll notice I've got the weight plates under the back of the machine. Now this is only raising me by about an inch for the time being. Now usually I'll put something a bit thicker under there, like a higher piece of wood or something, but with this being the first of the power ones, I just want to have a slight raise at the back. So if you're going to do the same, then don't go up too high at the back, and make sure whatever you put on the back is stable, okay? Don't do anything that you can suddenly, the machine will topple off the back when you push too hard. That's the worry, okay? So even if it's like one of the Reebok stepper things that you get in gyms, that's perfect because they don't move, and actually they're modular so you can make them higher and higher. But for the time being, that's enough of a rise for me. Okay, so are you ready for this? 20 strokes a minute, full power, 20 times with 1 minute off in between. So I will see you in a sweaty mess in 40 minutes time. Okay, here we go then. In 3, 2, 1, go. Now remember, 1 stroke every 3 seconds, and it's full power. Not one to do if you're nursing injuries, I'm afraid. A bit late in the day to be saying that, I guess. And it'll be interesting to track the pace change as we go through this workout. As you get used to the technique that you need in order to put in full power. 2 strokes. One more. Okay, so technique is important, so we'll start covering that in the future intervals. The next one, the important thing to say now though, is because this is a big power each time, you might not want to start from a completely stopped flywheel, especially if you're carrying any kind of injury. So if that's the case, when it gets to about 12 seconds to go, start taking light strokes, one every 3 seconds, just to get the flywheel spinning up. And then when we are on 0, that's when you then give it the full guns, okay? It's not cheating, especially if you're carrying an injury. Okay, so 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now really make sure, first off, to think about the power coming from your legs. Push that machine away from you with your legs. Really just get those heels down and launch yourself into it as you push the machine away. Push. Okay, remember it's all coming from your legs. So push through the wall, through the garage door, through the gym, wherever you are. 2 more strokes. 1 more. Okay, so it really is that push from the legs. You should feel your heels go down. Try and be aware of any butt scoot. So you don't want to come in, butt goes, and then you connect. See how you can hear my heels go down. That's the point where we connect. So I want to go connect. Even then I think I got it wrong, but this is my big problem right now, is the butt scoot. So right, so remember, it's all from the legs. We'll discuss something else for the next minute, but remember legs. Okay, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now straight arms, okay? I want you to, as you connect with the feet, I want your arms to be straight at the front. And keep them straight until the back of the stroke. You're not fighting the flywheel with your arms. So keep them straight and only bend them here. You'll get more power this way, and fighting it with your biceps by bending too early is robbing you of power. 2 more. Okay, so if you're at the front of the machine and then you bend really early, as you drive back, when it's eventually time to pull in your arms, you've only got like half to 3/4 space to finish off the stroke. You've already wasted the beginning part by fighting the flywheel. So if you've got straight arms, all the power courses up through your body, you drive, and then you pull in. At the back end, you've got that whole arm power length to pull in at the end to add power. So if you're yanking at the front, you're fighting against it. Okay, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, that power only surges through your body if you have a forward lean at the front, which you hold as you engage your legs, pushing the machine away. So keep your forward lean, push, and only when your leg drive is about halfway done do you swing over your hips into that backward lean, and then once that backward lean is finished, that's when you pull in your arms to a finish. Okay, so as you drive off from the front, try not to swing and then push with your legs. You want to hold your forward lean, push with your legs. When your legs are about half done, you rock over your hips, straighten down your legs, then pull in with your arms. It's a sequencing that loads of people are working on, me included. It's all about timing. Much like comedy. All about timing. All right then, so 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. But then you also need to give that power a chance to get up through your back. And even if you are leaning forwards, you still need to have a good posture to brace against that power as it surges through your body. So make sure you're sitting forwards on your sit bones with a braced core and powerful back. 3 strokes to go. 2 more. 1 more. Tell you one thing, it might not be the most taxing from a cardio point of view, but we're only a quarter of the way there, and my legs are already feeling it. It's the advantage of propping up at the back is that there's no way I would have been feeling it this tough only 5 intervals in on a more horizontal plane, but just this inch up at the back really does add a lot of, well, gravity to fight against. It's only an inch, whereas this is a lot tougher than I'm used to for doing this session. So anyway, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, and then continuing technique. Get that handle into your chest and about sternum height, and then get it right back out at the same pace it came in at. And that helps your transition from the backward lean to the forward lean. So arms away, engages that hip rock. So then all you have to do is slide to the front of the machine. You don't have to think about leaning which will hopefully avoid an overlean. One more. I keep on moving in between the intervals. Just rock up and down, have a drink. Maybe if you feel any cramp and tiredness setting in, give yourself a squeeze. Try and get the blood circulating around, move it away if it's pooled. But just rocking up and down like this should be enough for your muscles to recover after each interval. Okay, get ready for the 7th interval. We're going in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. So just remember, everything I'm saying is all geared to allowing you to slam those legs in for the power to surge from your legs up through your body into your arms, into the handle and into the flywheel. It's not about pulling the handle from the start. It's all about hanging on at the start. And that's where too high a drag factor is an issue. One more. If you have too high a drag factor, what you often find is that as you drive from the front, you just can't hold on enough because it's too heavy a flywheel at the front. So you automatically fight against it with that back lean or by grabbing with your biceps and your elbows. So this is why doing it this way, raising the back, doesn't affect the weight of the machine. It just affects the fact you have to now also overcome gravity by going slightly up. So you shouldn't have to fight against it with your shoulders or back lean. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Remember, everything is at full power here, okay? I want you to lay as much as you can into each drive. So that means power from the legs and then a strong pull in with the arms. As much as I say it's about legs, you do still need to finish with the arms with a powerful squeeze of the shoulder blades. Send those elbows through. And get that handle in nice and powerfully. But only at the end. Now, your experience will dictate whether you're the type that, like me, I just send my elbows straight through, which can sometimes give me a bit of a rabbit bunny thing, whatever, where I'm looking like this. But your experience may be that you come in and your elbows go out to the side. If that's what you're used to, do that. From what I've read and spoken to some people, the elbows out to the side thing is a very on the water thing because of how you feather the blade and whatever. Whereas elbows straight to the side, maybe not as applicable to on the water rowing. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, the other handy thing, quickly going back to posture and your back lean, is that when the machine is raised very lightly at the back, again, because you're rolling downhill, there is more of a momentum for your back to stay leaning forwards as you get to the front. And as I said a few intervals ago, you really want to hold that forward lean as far as you can to let your leg power surge through into the machine. One more. So yeah, so because I know we're not that sharp an angle, but because we're at an angle, you lean forward. The next time we do this one, I'll go higher at the back, and you should see it a bit more evidently that you're kind of, especially if you try it yourself, you come forward and you're like, whoa, it's like a roller coaster going downwards. And that way, gravity wants to keep your back leaning forwards anyway, so it's a good way to kind of fake what you should be doing on a level rowing machine. And it's an amazing thing to do for leg power. So here we go with the 10th interval, so we'll be halfway in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now hopefully you're still hitting the kind of numbers that you were at the beginning. Your average pace should be similar. You might be plus or minus 2 seconds during the row for your instantaneous pace. I'm tending to jump between 149 and 151. It's usually when I lose concentration with my leg drive. 2 more. 1 more. So 151, 1.9, 1.5, 1.1, 2.3, 1.5, 0.7, 0.2, 1.9. So yeah, kind of averaging around about 151 and a half across the board so far. So as long as I don't end up too much under that. And this workout will get tougher and tougher on your muscles. I mean, we're only halfway through. You should feel like this is a really strong, powerful workout. And you're only halfway through, so in order to hold your pace, you're gonna have to work hard towards the end. Oh, here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now breathing, I'm taking 2 breaths per stroke. Like I do a mini breath at the back, and a big one as I lead into the front, which I then exhale as I drive. Next interval, I'll try and reverse that and do the breathe in on the drive. See how that feels. Hopefully I'm breathing loud enough that you can hear what I'm doing. Last stroke. So yeah, so I was going breath in and then it's not going to work for the podcast, folks, but the big was me doing the drive. But basically what I'm saying is one full breath on the recovery, then at the end of the recovery, taking in the breath, and then for the length of the drive, exploding out that breath, much like doing a bench press or a deadlift or something where you go as you push. So I'll see if I can reverse that. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not too sure whether it's making much of a difference to pace. But it's certainly a more controlled way to do it. Yeah. Nope, got that one the wrong way around. Not the most exciting of intervals, sorry. Two more. I mean, that was by far the fastest interval at 149.5. That was a good second and change faster than any of the other ones. So, I mean, it's not exactly conclusive proof, is it? One interval isn't really enough to say that's the breathing pattern you should use, but it certainly felt more controlled to go breathe all the way down, then breathe all the way down. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, don't let all the foundations of your technique drip away as you get tired. I don't want you to lose concentration and forget about the legs at the front, about your straight arms, about your back lean, about your arms going away to set up your back lean forwards, about your posture. Keep a good, powerful posture all the way through the row. One more. As you get fatigued, it's easy to start letting kind of weird quirks take over. Mostly it is going to be that one where you're at the front of the machine and not only do you collapse your back because you're tired, but then as you start the drive, in order to raise your back, you don't straighten up. You kind of lean back into a vertical position, and then you drive. And so what you've done is you've lost quite a lot of swing that's actual power from your back, and you're also then taking the leg drive from your lower back instead of up through your shoulders. Okay, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. And when I mentioned the whole thing about hanging on before, that's what I mean. Is doing the leg drive and letting the power flow through your body from your legs up into your shoulders, which are nice and relaxed, into your relaxed arms, relaxed hands, and then you hang on to the handle with that forward lean as you really push with the legs and feel that fireball burn just surge out of you. All done. You'll hear the machine scream with acceleration as you drive back, and it builds, and then you get to this point and then you release your fireball by pulling in your arms at the back of the stroke. So even at this stage, we're almost 3/4 of the way through this now. Even when you start to get a bit more fatigued, your breathing's heavier. If you can just think it's all about the power from the legs, okay? That it's not about being a jackrabbit and pulling in really fast. Okay, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing this power session at such a low stroke rate. It's not only because it gives more time for the flywheel to slow down in between each stroke, but also so you can get used to the power you're getting coming from each leg drive, rather than thinking it's all about a series of fast arm pulls. It's certainly a lot harder to speak in a decent rhythm to you when we're doing it this way. 2 more. Yeah. I'm certainly, excuse me, certainly going faster by flipping my breathing pattern, by breathing in, whoosh, at the leg drive. But strangely, it doesn't give me as long to talk to you. I would have thought there'd be the other way around, that breathing out would have meant, how could I talk and go in at the same time? Maybe I am able to speak to you in exactly the same amount as before. Answers on a, not on a postcard, answers on a YouTube comment. Am I speaking more? Do you care? The breathing thing's important, care about that. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. In half the time, the problem with breathing is that you get out of breath and then you panic. That you're halfway through a race and then you suddenly find you can't catch your breath. And then you think, oh no, this is going wrong. And then you start to do funny things like really alter your breathing pattern or slow down completely in order to try and catch your breath. But it could well be that you've just not trained your breathing pattern at that intensity much. One more. Which is one of the key things to do in the high intensity top tier workouts on this plan. So think about, now that we're going through this here, and hopefully you're getting a time to experiment with when you're breathing in and when you're breathing out. You don't have to transfer this breathing pattern to suddenly going up at 36 strokes a minute, but hopefully you've become aware of what it takes to breathe in and breathe out at different parts of the stroke, so that when you're actually doing it fast, you know what feels comfortable to you. Because it's all very good me telling you how I got on, but weirdly, we're not all the same. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. One of the most amazing things about us as a human race is just how different we all are. Based on the fact that we're so similar from a basic genome point of view, yet how we respond to things like this, or nutrition, or how our mindset is, varies from person to person like a snowflake. Like a proper snowflake, not a derogatory term. 2 more. 1 more. That's why I try to say, work out what's best for you, for breathing patterns and for nutrition and stuff. Like I said once, I made a program where they checked someone's gut biome and found out at the end that the best diet for them was pizza, chips and ice cream, because of how their guts worked. So you are individual. So, which actually, that does make you think, well, surely a plan like this, you can't do it as a cookie cutter thing, but you can, because it's tracked to what you're capable of, rather than just saying you must go at this pace. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So sessions like this, I'll tend to just say, give it everything you've got. Or in the sprint sessions, I'll say, go as fast as you possibly can. But I won't say, aim for 2K minus 8 or something for this. Because some of us are sprinters, some of us are long distance, and you react to this kind of a session differently. Whereas the slower ones are the 2K plus 18 things. They're better tracked to people because they, hang on, 3, 2, last one. Yeah, things like a 30-minute, 20 strokes per minute, that works for everybody because it's your 2K time, not my 2K time, but yours. So my training average pace might be 145, but plus 18 for me being at 203 is going to feel proportionately the same amount of effort as someone who has an average 2K time of 230 and is rowing at 248. In terms of a percentage difference, we're both the same. It's just my starting point is faster in that case. But the hard stuff is just go as hard as you can. Oh, okay, 12, 11, 2 more to go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, there's only 2 more to go. Think about just how good this is for you. You're building muscle all through your body. Your legs are pushing like they've not pushed before. Your back is developing the means to be a conduit for that power. You're also dealing with the fitness that you're creating from your heart rate going up for a minute and then down for a minute. It's still a high intensity workout. It gives you that heart rate benefit. So I stopped at 162 there. So I'm like 12 beats, 13 beats under my max. And now it's about the dip of recovery. I just went up at the end there, like I'm from Australia. Well, actually not even there, is it? They do it in Glasgow as well. What am I saying? Oh, I've just completely tarred an entire country. Apologies. Okay, last one coming up. Really give everything your all. See if you can make this one your fastest, okay? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off, come on. Come on, let's see. How fast can you get? Don't hold anything in for another interval. Make that machine scream as you lay in the power. If you get this right, your backside might lift slightly off the seat. Doesn't happen for me because I've got the back raised, but it still feels lighter. Come on. Less than 30 seconds to go. Slam those heels down. Keep that forward lean. Good posture. Straight arms. Strong finish. All done. How'd I go on? 149.0. Yay. That was my fastest one. I hope it was yours too. Hope you listened and went hard. All right. Let's get straight into a 2-minute cool down at round about 18 strokes a minute. In 3, 2, 1, go. Just much like the warm-up, just ease yourself through this one. Your muscles have just been working really hard, so all you really want to do here is connect enough that your muscles are active and you allow them to pump the blood around them, flush out all the acids that are left in there from the effort you were just doing. But just make sure you're still approaching this with a good technique. Just lets you kind of grind in the last little embers of a good technique. Now, of course, if you want to do the single leg drill, or if you just want to do arms and body for a while, you can. Or if you just want to do legs only for a while, you can do that. Just to help yourself cool down and do some of the drills that are so important in terms of your stroke. You might not think they are, but they are. All these tiny tweaks that you can do that teach your body on a subconscious level how to row, so that when you are doing something like a 500 meter test, you're not actually thinking, lean forwards, legs down, posture, arms away, lean forwards, all you're thinking about is, how fast can I go? Am I beating the person next to me? It's also important. Are you beating Guy? Guy being my nemesis. Anyway, there we go. So that's session 4 of week 1. Session 5 is back down to a bottom tier to see off the week. Now remember, this is just a 5-session plan. That means that there's 2 days available in the week for you to either rest both days or maybe fit in a challenge on one of the days. But please make sure and take 1 rest day at least a week. It's exceptionally important for your body to heal and flush out all the bad cells, and speak to a proper physiologist. They know what they're on about. All I know is, oh, rest day, yeah, okay. So there we go. Let's just have hashtag push the fast stuff, because that's what we did today. We pushed the fast stuff. Even though it was a low stroke rate, it was meant to be pushing, so we pushed the fast stuff. As the t-shirt says, don't push the slow stuff, push the fast stuff. Available on my website at RowAlong.com. No, well, it is. I'm not saying no, but you can also buy the carrot, don't snap the carrot t-shirt, which is quite, yeah, no one's bought that. I might actually just buy one myself just so I can wear it, so you can all go, he's right, he did make a t-shirt that said that. Anyway, thank you very much. It's Friday, I'm off for spaghetti. Bye-bye.